Well, hello there guys, Agrippa Maxenius, and welcome back to another battle in our German campaign. We are playing here, of course, in the Battle of Saar-Mogilitsky, or I should say we're defending Saar-Mogilitsky. Remember last turn we actually took this place, which is a pretty great steal, of course, but the problem is, and it's a big problem, we can't necessarily hold it. So I'm over here preparing for an enemy attack. I've got my AT guns in curious positions, and I'm not sure this is a great idea. Guys like Schwab over here are way too close to the bushes, and I'm worrying that the enemy could easily roll up with some infantry units and basically make our lives hell. But right now I'm not leaving this position. I'm going to stay as is because we've got guys in buildings. We've got guys defending this area. We also have a few allies way up there in the back, and it looks like they're actually making some movement. So hopefully they're coming to our aid and coming to defend us, but more than likely they're going to go do their own thing. Nonetheless, these guys can help us fight the Russians that are approaching, and I really hope that they actually come to our aid. Alright guys, we'll do what we usually do and get back once we actually get into a battle. What the hell is going on here? Do we have a burning tank, or I don't even know. Alright, somebody decided to start a fire. Anyway guys, we will be back when we get to some combat. Alright guys, the battle has begun. Our men have made contact with some Russians approaching over here on the left side. We also have some tanks, well, one tank that we spotted all the way in the back, and of course we've got our channel mascot Coco making her appearance, running, or flying all over the place, I should say. We can definitely see the Russians here. We've also established a wire link that's going to help us a little bit better to make communications, but in general, I just want to make sure that we are focusing fire on that unit. You can see a few more popping up there. Probably not a bad time to call in some air support if we have any, or just some sort of artillery support in general. As you can see, one of the reasons I like defending here, there we go, that's what I'm talking about, but I like defending in this area because we've got a lot of homes here, a lot of houses, and they actually make for excellent defensive positions. So right now the Russians are going to be undergoing some issues, I think. We've got to just keep calling in that artillery and continue engaging them. And of course, that's where the tank was spotted all the way back there. I'm not going to go after him, obviously. I'm going to just try to stop any infantry assaults. But if we eventually need to get over there, we will. Let's take a look here at the Soviet assault. Go forward, men! Don't be afraid! Shoot, boys. We've got to shoot a lot lower for sure. Boom! There we go, some artillery. Might be some mortar, actually. That's probably just a mortar. That guy is really being careful. And there we go, we've got a commissar behind him. So I'm going to take a look at the perspective of the frontline troops here. And these are the frontline troops. And Appel. If you guys remember, I don't know if you guys do, Appel was actually in quite a few of our other battles, and I thought he was dead, but apparently he survived. So maybe he just got wounded, and he's back. And a lot of commanders here, as you can see. Three commanders in this tiny area. So this is not necessarily the best location for these guys. In fact, if I can grab another infantry unit and bring them over here to defend, I might do that. I'm going to take Becker. And this guy is truly an infantry unit, and I'm going to move him over here to Appel's lines. So I'm going to try to defend. And what's this bog down? Oh my goodness. Alright, well I was trying to move some of the trucks out of the way here, as you can see. So hopefully oh wow, oh wow, oh yeah, oh incoming, more incoming, that's what I'm talking about. We're trying to get continuous incoming fire here, and I've got Ostwagen and Schab turned the other way because I want them aimed at the tank, but you know what, I'll turn them this way just for the hell of it. We know the enemy's advancing, we might as well, right guys? So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just select targets. Soviet advance has begun. They're close. Alright. We've got one lone gunner right here. He's got a lot of courage. Where did he go? Oh, he's over here. There he is. This guy is badass. Look at how close he is to the enemy lines. And I think he actually just got a hit on a commissar, because I definitely see that gray flag. So two of the commissars are down right now. It may have been this guy. He's our company sniper, I guess, but he's just in a great position here. Not for him, but great for us all over. So actually 2 commissars down, great. We've got to keep bringing in that firepower, and Becker is arriving here. And is it possible Becker only has 1 unit? No, he's got more than 1. I can see them. So we've got more than a few units here, and I want Becker taking positions in that trench. Move it, Becker. Do the same with Kessler, too. Beautiful. We're already getting some outgoing fire from Becker, so he knows what to do here, guys. This initial trench line is very important for us to hold. Keep up the fire, boys. Trying to see if we could do anything with Langermann, Radel. I kind of wanted to bring these guys in to essentially flank the enemy, but I'm not sure that we want to do that. I'm not sure it's a great idea. Especially since most of these guys are AT units, so they're not going to do very well on a charge. Definitely not the strongest Soviet attack we've seen so far, and that worries me, because the Soviets have a really, really good habit of basically attacking in one sector and making it look like it's a major attack, and then actually sending their troops to an entirely different sector, basically attacking us on two fronts. And the fact that we saw the tank on the total opposite side of the battlefield is definitely a cause for concern. We've got to hope that that's not going to be an issue later, and we just definitely need to keep our head on a swivel, basically. And I still see him all the way back there, but that's really just where we last spotted him. He could be anywhere at this point. What I am happy about is now the trenches are stocked full of men and ready to do the hard task of defending this area. Here we go. Move, Kessler! Get in the trench! What is wrong with you? You take too long. Look, do you want to be shot by a Ruski? Go faster, Kessler, faster! Alright, beautiful. So these guys actually could be in a better position, to be honest here. I'm going to try to... Alright, some of them are actually already getting in the trench. Beautiful. I want to make sure these guys get the idea. We're not supposed to stay outside of the trench. We're supposed to get in it. Yes, yes. It's amazing. Alright, good. Some of these guys are getting the idea and setting up positions. And it looks like the attack has pretty much slowed. I'm not sure if they've stopped it entirely, or if they've decided it's not worth continuing to attack one sector if they're just going to get popped left and right. So let's hope that's the issue. I definitely see some mortars over there. And this is actually our sector. I'm not sure if we're trying to hit that tank, but I don't really care to try. Unless it gets closer, he can survive for all I care. We're very close to the end of the campaign. The tank's not going to be as much of an issue if we can hold this area in this battle. And I want you to shoot at anything you see. Alright guys, we've got a brand new attack. It's fresh. It's coming right out of the right side, right behind our lines, as a matter of fact. We did not expect the Russians to attack from here. And I don't even know how they got behind Wenzel, but somehow they did. And we're going to target them, of course. Make sure Wenzel is focused firing on them, and make sure that these guys over here are also focused firing on this group of Russians that sort of just popped out of seemingly nowhere. But of course, we know better than that. These guys are really good at infiltrating the lines, and they basically got through a defensive zone that was not very well defended. Let's be honest here. So we've got more enemy contact. I'm going to look at just Fry's location. I want to see this gunfight. Holy crap, Fry just got hit in the leg. Heavy caliber round for sure. I hope his men can hold out, but these Russians are definitely ambushing us. Those Kar-98s are not walking sticks, boys. Fire! Nice. That's one down, guys. I don't know if you just saw that gray right there. That is definitely a shot. This guy right here on our far left got a beautiful shot there with his Kar-98. Incoming fire. Nice! Beautiful. That's right on the position, and that's our mortarmen getting some awesome shots on the enemy location. I don't think they're going to be troubling us all too much. That's definitely going to teach them a lesson. But, incredibly, we only got one of them, so the rest of his buddies are either retreating back to their lines, or they're continuing to advance. There's a second enemy contact, and this is a tank. Yes, I was worried about this. They have tanks, quite a few of them, and actually the one that's ahead of everybody, I'm going to go ahead and try to select some AT guns to focus fire on him, but he's really far. Also, guys, the temperature right now in-game is actually 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius. It's a very hot day, so our men are not exactly looking forward to this. They want to go, back to their bunks, or they just want to go to sleep. It's just freaking hot. Everybody's tired, they just want this battle to end. but we can't do that just yet. So I'm going to select these tanks. I don't think our guys are going to be able to get a hit at this distance. If they were able to, I would be very, very surprised. It's really weird how Wenzel did not manage to see that guy. It looks like we got another one over here. So they're definitely hiding in this area, and I could set Wenzel in to find them, but I don't want to leave the trench just to look for a few Russian soldiers. I'd rather stay safe. Holy crap, more incoming fire. Oh, we've got a commissar. That means probably another group on the way. This is definitely a smarter area to attack from instead of across that open field. Let's see why the what the rationale was behind that. Wenzel. He's right there, Wenzel. Shoot, shoot. So now we're hoping that Wenzel is going to take target on the commissar and start opening fire. But he's not really doing that, and it's really weird. So I'm going to aim directly at the commissar, and there we go. Nice shot. Right when I said they weren't going to do it, they got him. No, you could stop shooting now. He's down. He's definitely down. Somebody just decided to fire a mortar, because why not? And there we go. Some wow. Incoming fire, and that's from the tank units, guys. That is definitely from the tank unit, the tank's machine gun. It's going to cause us problems. So I'm hoping that Osman can spot this, but I don't feel 100% confident that he can. Let's take a look and see if he's actually loading the gun. That'll actually tell us quite a lot. No, there's no way. See, there's just no way. We're going to have to move him up a bit. So I'm actually... I hate to do this, but we're going to have to move this AT gun up. And this is very dangerous. There's just no other way we're going to get a hit. And actually, this one moves fairly fast, so that's a good sign. It's pretty easy to move around. We just want to get into a position where we're actually able to see the enemy, and this hill is stopping us from being able to do that. We've got more enemy contacts. Where are these coming from? Oh, it's the same place. What? Panic in the lines? Where? Alright, this is actually our allies, so I was not paying attention to what they've been doing. As far as I know, nothing has been going on their front, but I'm sure that they've had to deal with some stuff. Now over here, it looks like, is that smoke? No. It could just be actually some mortar rounds that impacted. I'm worried because I don't want the enemy attacking through here. This road is pretty open, and obviously if they attack through here, we would have some serious problems. It definitely looks like they're dropping mortar rounds on us, so that makes sense. I would love a tank kill, but honestly, I'm not gonna get killed for it. Ooh! Is that a hit? That definitely looked like a hit. I think maybe our second AT gun is getting a good shot at him. Schwab. I'm hoping, guys. Actually, I had a doctor named Schwab. That's kind of creepy. Okay, you should be able to see now, Osman. Yeah, he's got to stop here. Stop. We're going to change trajectory. And I don't even know if this thing is a high caliber enough to take these tanks out, but we're just not going to stop us from trying. Come on, Osman. They're right there. Feuer! Osman! Yeah, there's a Panzer. That's why you have to shoot. Definitely targeting him, but they're not shooting. And I'm worried if maybe they just don't have the armor penetration to kill this thing. Come on, guys. Come on, Osman. There we go. Nice shot by Osman. We saw the sparks come off it. I don't know if it penetrated. Yes! That is a kill, guys, by Osman. A great kill, too. 3 shots on that tank. He wants to make sure it's dead. And look at this, how he's moving up right here. I like this stealthy approach. Yes, we have a present for Ivan. Come on, Osman. That's good enough. That's good enough, man. Don't go crazy, man. Don't go crazy. That's good. There we go, here we go, here we go. They're following, guys. Here we go, another hit. And you can see the enemy is definitely trying to get out of here. They know that we're serious. Oh, Osman! Who's gonna get the first shot off? Trying to get the perfect hit here. It's not enough time for that. There we go. He just got a machine gun shot. Oh, look at that machine gun. It's going to cause us some serious problems. What are you guys waiting for? At least that other tank is totally gone. Here we go. That's a hit. Well, actually, that's a shot on us. It's a hit by them. We still have a guy on the gun. I'm hoping that he's going to fire. There we go. Finally. How long did it take? He was really trying to line up that shot. We definitely knocked the track out of that tank. And this other one, I mean, he's completely finished. There's no chance of the Russians getting that one back. And I'm very happy about that. So we actually got more than we bargained for. And we took out the tank, guys. They're evacuating. I think they realized their friends were in trouble. They better not take the same risk. Now, at this point, we could get this vehicle crew, and that would probably be very helpful. But I'm not going to move any units up to do that, because right now, you know, we're kind of going to hang back and try to stay safe. At the same time, I don't want to lose this AT gun. I don't even see who could come to their assistance quickly enough, to be honest with you. Just giving all sorts of reasons why I can't save these guys. I'm just an evil, evil person. Alright, nice. Osman is returning fire. I hope Schwab can fire some. Gans should be able to fire. Is that Glanz? An unfortunate name. My name is Dr. Glanz. I want to check your plans. Yes. Worst pun in the world. Alright, there we go, guys. Promise not to do that to you guys ever again. Let's take a look here at the battlefield. Alright, at this point, we've held all our positions, you know. Wow. Nice shot, first of all. Wow. Right through the chest. We've held all our positions. You know, that was kind of the goal here. It was to hold them. We also got the extra added bonus of destroying some enemy tank units, which is a huge plus. I think I'm going to accept the ceasefire. This is one ceasefire I see no reason not to accept. It looks like a bunch of the Russians are still trapped over here by this line. I think you guys remember when they first attacked here. And I'm probably going to try to take out these few Russians that we have remaining, but after that, we can go ahead and accept that ceasefire. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell? What did I just do? There we go. Alright, so they're definitely pinned down at this point. There we go, one down. One to go. I'm actually going to take Wenzel now, and I'm going to assault. So we're actually flanking the enemy from behind. I don't even think we'll need to, though. Look at that gunfire. It's going so close to him. Guys, a little to the right, a little to the right. What's wrong with you? Alright, we're going to go ahead and accept that ceasefire before we get more of our guys killed. Especially more of our commanders. We can't lose any more commanders. And like I said, we're getting so close to the end of the battle. And the important thing here is to basically just survive, hold these positions, and hope that they're enough to get a victory. And I love the fact that we got 2 of the enemy tanks. It's really going to help us. And hopefully they're not going to be able to recrew this. Maybe they can. And that's why I really want Osman to get one shot, one final shot on that Commissar. Alright, guys, it was a draw. Not bad. So it looks like overall, let's take a look at the killed here. 2 killed on our side, 11 killed on the enemy side. But of course, the vehicles lost is really what the important thing was here. And the vehicles lost gave us a bonus. I would have liked to get a minor victory, but I'll take it. Let's jump to the campaign screen and see what we have ahead of us, guys. This is the last turn, so whatever we do here is very important. And there we go, guys, a victory in our campaign. As you can see right down here, we've got the victory. It's absolutely awesome. And very, very cool here. So you can see the debriefing, and we managed to beat the Russians. So I'm happy about that. And maybe next time we'll do a Soviet campaign, if you guys would like to. But that's the end of the German campaign. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad we had an awesome end. Thank you, guys. Take care, and have a glorious, glorious day.